XaaS and an industrial organization related to social infrastructure jointly held a co-creation workshop to envision and shape the future of service experience. The aim of this workshop is to create green service innovations that contribute to sustainable development while contributing to the environment and human well-being. The idea of XaaS or anything as a service is being created by fostering futures literacy. XaaS or anything as a service ideas have been generated through the cultivation of futures literacy and expert brainstorming. The following are the steps for developing the service roadmap incorporating the XaaS concept, which we have identified as the XaaS Roadmap in this research. First, the pre-workshop started with an introduction to future literacy and the concept of anything as a service. Second, we then held a brainstorming workshop. The theme of this workshop was what kind of society do you want to live in 10 years from now? And we have proposed unique service ideas. As a result of this brainstorming, 14 service innovation ideas were generated in the fields of environment and energy, wellness, virtual, mobility, and security. Third, we ranked 14 innovative service ideas based on criteria including strategy, desirability, viability, and feasibility. We chose the ideas with the highest scores and determined their value propositions. The idea was to draw a service map using the concepts of anything as a service and value constellations. Fourth, we visited Kaga City on August 26, 2022, examined measures and initiatives for Kaga Smart City, and conducted a SWOT analysis. The idea with the highest score was that carbon credits could be traded. We found that the most relevant anything as a service ideas for this are carbon credit trading as a service and smart medical as a service. From this, we also learned that happiness and social infrastructure formation are important considerations when it comes to urban growth. Fifth, to support the input of the XaaS roadmap, XaaS focused on searching keywords related to technology, market and policy. These keywords are derived from bibliometric and patent searches. Sixth, experts reviewed the missing keywords related to the current and future situation of the industry and provided to validate the appropriate technology, market and policy keywords with carbon credit trading services and related services. We use Google Forms to submit and collect information to facilitate online collaboration. In addition to validating technology, market and policy keywords, experts will look at technology maturity, markets and policies to identify priorities and timing correlations. Seventh, carbon credit trading as a service chart was created using reviewed literature, patent analysis data, and anything as a service ideas. Eighth, a digital roadmap for online expert collaboration using the Miro application was created. Scenarios for carbon credit trading as a service are devised based on neutral, optimistic, and pessimistic scenarios to demonstrate the possible advantages and challenges of various scenarios. For example, consider the neutral scenario. There may be no specific policy in place to encourage anything as a service, as well as no social movement or economic concerns over anything as a service. It follows the standard adoption pattern. Only invest in fundamental technology to deliver value to customers. In the case of an optimistic scenario, establishing policies in accordance with anything as a service development. The social and economic movements for sustainability are increasing. The adoption rate is increasing. To develop a value constellation, investments are focused primarily on important technologies in combination with applicable anything as a service. In the pessimistic scenario, meanwhile, it may fail to establish a policy for anything as a service and sustainability. Concerns about sustainability and economic issues are decreasing. There is a failure to pay attention to anything as a service adoption and investing because no alternative anything as a service exists to sustain the value constellation. We are working on further developments to provide a better solution for creating the roadmap for decarbonization society and well-being.